stay busy. Who is that? Let's get it started. Welcome to the Friday night giveaway show with hosts Vernon, Walker, and Slinger. Build different, stay busy. Who is that? Let's get it started. Shout to DS18. We like it loud. We like it loud. Yeah, let's go. Friday night giveaway. Tune in live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, build different, stay busy. Who is that? It's about to go down. What's up, chat? Sit down and grab your popcorn. Tune in live. Hey, build different, stay busy. Who is that? Let's get it started.
What's up, Ted? Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? What's up? You just changed your name. You're not Big Cheese no more, right? Big Cheese. Come here, Big Cheese. Say what's up to everybody. This is bike 2 or 3, right?
3, yeah.
We live, man. He happened to be here picking up his bike on a Friday night. You know I'm usually closed around this time so I can do the show. But for Big Cheese, man.
Right.
How you like what we did for you this time?
I love it, man. You know, I told you I don't want to work on my bike, so I'm very happy with it.
You bike real quick, though. Where you from?
I'm from Monroe, Louisiana.
You from Louisiana?
Yeah.
And you love your Like Tonight lights?
I love it.
Bro, hey, somebody loves his Like Tonight. This the 3rd bike we did for you. We've been doing bikes for you for like 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
From Louisiana. Hey, I just had the best with you on that look online. You're going to see what I just put you in the middle of. Hey, that's my man from Louisiana talking about how much he likes his lights. We're on the 3rd bike in 10 years. This is another bike that we did. This is Blue Steel. Bike is out of the Corpus area. Let me cut this on real quick so y'all can see this. Blue Steel, man. This bike has so many unique pieces on it. The young lady in the Corpus area, she's going out. Does she have a biker nickname for herself? So what name is she going by with this nice bike? Her Blue Steel, Aaron called the bike Blue Steel. Man, I'm going to tell you, it's been a very interesting couple weeks. I've been traveling all around the country. I'm from Vegas, from Texas to Vegas, from Vegas back to Texas, Texas to Palm Springs, Springs back to Texas, from Texas to Maggie Valley, Maggie Valley to Virginia, Virginia back to Texas, Texas back to Virginia, Virginia to Slidell, Slidell, Texas. So how about that for a travel schedule? But the guys on the team, man, they kept up with everything. We did a lot of different events, met a lot of great people. Real quick, let me know where you are and what is the weather like where you at. Tim, can I show this? Just real quick. I want to show y'all, while showing where you're from, some of the unique pieces that are actually on this bike, man. This bike is beautiful. We did all the work on the bike, air ride, all the extras, wherever she brings them, we put them on for her. One of the most unique things that I saw on here that I really, really like is this piece right here. She had her own face put on that plate with the lights. Of course, the company's out of New York. Toys out of New York, which also sells our lights and puts our lights in all of their products, did this for her. SS Toys, y'all get ready. I'm going to be calling y'all for some stuff. That is some outstanding work. You want to recognize other companies when they're doing superior work out here. I mean, we got to show them something. So for everybody out there, SS Toys, they did that piece for her. Y'all talking on the show. I'm going to bring y'all back up here. So, hey, if you want to get a piece of that, make sure you call SS Toys. So, hey, where y'all at, man? Once again, Big Cheese and my son, they getting picked up on the mic. I'm going to call y'all back here. So, hey, we're going to go inside so I can get away from there talking real quick. So let's get ready, Ted. Run that first video. We about to head inside. Peace.
Oh, wet made this. Hey. Turn that little flashlights off, man. Who brought candles to a light show? You can't light the night without light the night. Y'all lights flicker like a haunted house at night. Hit one button, whole city ignite. You can't light the night without light the night. You can't light the night. Stop playing with me. Y'all Bluetooth drop like bad Wi-Fi in the street. We can't like the night. Yeah, without light, the night. Started in the garage, now we running the globe. Y'all still taping wires like a science fair show. Veteran built, yeah, disciplined tight. Y'all installs look like spaghetti fight night, no care. Birds nest built, wires everywhere. Pop the hood, look like rats live it there. We blueprint kings, y'all trace with crayons. We invent the game, y'all just stay playing. Lifetime warranty, yeah, we stand on business. Y'all lights die quick, moment of silence. Rest in peace. Quality class, we dripping in gold. Y'all lights so weak, they scared of the cold. You can't light the night without light the night. Y'all glow dim like a broke porch light. We hit the block, turn dark, too bright. You can't light the night without light the night. Down in the FX, got the wheels on chase. Y'all wheels still dark, just vibes and faith. Triple brow X, got the front look mean. Y'all front look sleepy like it need caffeine. Deluxe kit, one way, plane take flight. Y'all back end look like it gave up the fight. Speaker rings, turn tones to a show. Y'all speakers just sit there and hope they glow. Zeus system, yeah, that brain on God. LT and Zeus make your lights dance like they got a job. 8 zones moving like a marching band. Y'all got one strip barely holding hands. Music hit ours, move like magic. Yours off beat, looking real tragic. We sync to the song, perfect timing. Y'all lights confused like what we doing. 10,000 challenge, we said pull up. Whole LED world said nah, we good, bruh. Ain't nobody step, everybody froze. Guess they lights ain't built for smoke or shows. We win more shows than y'all combined. That ain't bragging, that's just math. Don't cry, travel city to city. Vendors on go, y'all travel to AutoZone for another strip, bro. 3-wheel showdown, we spark that flame. Not everybody copying, but forgot the name. DS18 diamonds, LT and glow. Built Zeus sling, not a game, moving slow. Distributors everywhere, coast to coast. Y'all got one customer, and he still ain't posted. One stop shop, we do it all. Y'all custom bills look accidental. You can't light the night without light the night. Y'all blow weak like a phone on 1% at night. We flip one switch, whole sky ignite. You can't light the night without light the night. Let I hand them letters, blacked out clean. Nighttime hit, look like a movie scene. Y'all let us go like unread mail. Ain't glowing nothing but disappointment and fail. Real name place cut perfect fit. Y'all crooked letters looking counterfeit. Fin letters dancing, color shift smooth. Y'all stuck on one color like y'all scared to move. Spider kid stealth in the day, beast at night. Y'all daytime ugly and weak at night. Let's be honest, this ain't even fair. Y'all bringing glow sticks, we bringing flares. LTNO.com. Go ahead, save yourself. Stop embarrassing your ride in public.
What's up, Ted? How you doing, man? How was your week? Y'all take care. Come on over here. You on there? You coming on the show? All right, take it easy, man.
Y'all already got me out the bed.
Hey, Ted, how you doing, man? Come on over here and tell everybody how your week was before we get started.
What's going on, man?
Man, not much.
My week's been busy because we have FIFA here, so FIFA's kind
Is
of
it still there?
Last day is next Tuesday.
So what exactly do y'all have to do with that?
We're transportation, so we have those big motor coaches. So we have a lot of buses to and from the game, and then we have a lot of parties and stuff that happen in between. So it's been a pretty big ordeal for us. So last game is next Tuesday, so that's good. Then we get back.
Okay. So then you can get back out on the road with us because we missed you last week.
And I miss being there. I don't miss the heat.
Man, I had the camera falling all on the ground and all kinds of mess going on, man. I was doing my best though.
Nah, it was good. It looked good.
Yeah, we did. We worked it out like we always do. You know, we got a real strong crew. So hey, when one person's out, somebody else steps up. DJ Show Off, man. She did good with
you guys. Everybody knows the role. Everybody takes care of what they need to.
Yeah, man. The way the show is structured is outstanding. A lot of individuals don't understand all the work that it takes and all the organization that it takes behind the scenes, all the meetings, everything that needs to be done, especially when you have a crew, which most people don't realize. We were just in Virginia the week before, you know, and
Yeah.
To do shows back to back, man, it can be pretty stressful on the crew. So, I want to give a shout out to everybody on the crew. Actually, we did Maggie Valley, Virginia, Slidell, and Vegas in a short time span. So it put a lot of people, took them to the edge, man, made them tired. I've been walking around like a zombie all week because, I personally drive to all the shows.
So do I. So do I.
Oh yeah, your schedule's a little brutal too, man.
I don't like to fly, so I like to drive.
I wish I could fly, but I don't think it would be fair to the guys if I flew, and then we get there and I'm trying to push them to work and all that. So I gotta drive too. Right now I'm trying to make sure I keep up with the comments because Tay has a football game today. Super shout out to Janelle. I hope you don't mind us showing your bike. Your bike looks amazing. So what else went on for you this week?
I am building a bar at my house. So we got everything ordered. We started putting stuff together, and hopefully Amazon will be there tomorrow with some rest of my stuff.
Ted, you don't even drink.
Don't even drink.
What you need a bar for?
Because I got about 200 bottles I need to display. So we got to build a bar to display the bottles.
You're going to display them, but you're not going to drink them.
Nah. We've got people that come over, and if they drink, I tell them all, if you open up a bottle, make sure you drink it or take it with you.
Well, hell, I don't drink, but I might open one just so I can put it over when my friends come by my house. I have stuff to drink, but I don't drink either.
We get good gifts when we go to places, so everybody gets a bottle. So.
Yeah. So you got one more week with the soccer thing. Are you a soccer fan?
No.
Yeah, it's too hard to score in soccer. You can watch the whole game and nobody scores.
I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, so you see where my where
well, hell, you used to watching games and not scoring in.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
It's like soccer's like watching a Dallas Cowboy game. You don't score in that game either.
But my favorite is college football, so I love college football.
No, I don't watch college, man. Believe it or not, I most sports I only really watch the playoffs. And except for when we play Slinger's team, the Giants, I love to watch them get beat up on and beating up on them. But for the most part, man,
they always get beat up on.
Don't bet they get tore up. What's up, Barbara Foreman, Robin Love? How are y'all doing, man? I was sick today, man. I wasn't even sure I was going to do the show today. I was really, 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 really feeling bad. But I managed to come on out here and get it going. So we got any guests coming on today? Make sure you click the link. I see my mom is on here. My mom is always on here. She's my biggest fan. Next, I think Jeremy. Jeremy came to see me in Virginia.
Oh, wow.
He actually came in, and I don't know if you remember Jeremy. He came on and sang the song, and we actually gave him a real nice gift for singing the song, and we let him judge one of the contests or two. Seems like I got a big thrill out of that. So super shout out to Jeremy, man. I sure appreciate you supporting us and everything that we did, with the show. Ted, let me tell you, you missed out, man. The Virginia show, man, it was so great. We had a lot of people come in from different places, man, and we had some surprise winners. You see old boy, Side Chick in middleweight, battled Bougie.
I didn't get to see a lot of it, but it looked like it was fun. Man,
Bougie, and I think they had 3 ties. 3 ties, man. Then he
Hey, I blame that on you. It's too hot out there to be having ties. What's wrong with you?
You better blame that on Elvin. That's Elvin with all them ties. But Side Chick been coming to the events a while, man. Most people, because he plays up north mostly, most people aren't familiar with who he is, so he can catch you by surprise. That bike is sounding real good. So he came there, and he drove down to Louisiana and kicked butt too there, man. So he did a great job. So what's going on in the slingshot community, man? Where my man Sling at? He must be at the KOB. I know they're having a good time out there, man. My man Lucas.
Hey, let me show you this picture. This is the bottles that I have that I need to build a bar for.
Why do you have so much liquor in your house and you don't drink, Ted?
See that? I need to build a bar for that. I need to get it off that shelf because that shelf's supposed to be for something else.
You're going to make me put a black sweatsuit on and come clean that out for you while you're sleeping at night. So, hey, we had a great time in Virginia, man. We ran into this place called The Spot. It was like a soul food restaurant. But when we went there to eat on the day that we got there, what's up? Who's that? Walt? Is that Walt on there?
Walt and Tia.
Walt and Tia. Okay, y'all messing me up with all that. We found a soul food restaurant where everything in the restaurant was great. So we asked the guy to come be a vendor for us, because vendors is kind of hard to get. We asked him to come do vendor for us, and he said, man, he came out and did it. Come to find out, he recognized me and knew me. He said, man, I see you on. He saw me on the show, and he saw that we were there, doing the show last year. And he said, man, he came out, made some nice dishes. Everything was great, man. You want to know something else that was great that I tried for the first time, Ted?
What?
These.
Got him.
Got him in front of everybody. I tried karaoke, man.
Karaoke?
DJ Show Off came out with a karaoke setup. I had never tried it. To be honest, I had never even viewed it, seen what it was like. I always thought you had to sing to do it. I don't know if you ever did it. But we had a ball doing karaoke, man. Actually, I sang so bad that I had to threaten other people that if they didn't come on and do it, I would sing another song. And as soon as I said that, everybody ran up there because they didn't want to hear me squeal through another song. But, man, Show Off did that. It was great, man. And then we did it again in Slidell. So right now, man, I think that's going to be a new thing for us. Do you karaoke, man?
No, I can't sing.
I just said you don't have to be able to sing, Ted. I can't sing.
I can't sing or dance. So, nah, I'm out.
Well, we ain't doing a karaoke dance-off. What's up, Dennis? How you doing? We're not doing a karaoke dance-off, man. This is just, I think you and I should come up with a duet. Or maybe we can do a rap song. Can we do a rap song?
Nah, you can go talk to DJ Show Off. She can do it for you.
No, man, DJ Show Off, man, she's too good at it. It's her stuff.
She got a little rhythm in her. She can do that.
She make me look bad. She would, man. DJ Show Off, so she get on there. You never want to karaoke with the person who bought the karaoke machine. You don't want to do that.
Well, I seen you dance. I saw you at Las Vegas when he was trying to teach you how to crip walk. That wasn't pretty.
Hey, what happens in Vegas? Hey, Ted, come on, man. What's up, Dennis? What's up, Marty? How you doing? Marty, they still talking about that food that you had in Vegas, man. That food you had in Vegas was off the chain. That chicken was
good.
We didn't get enough of that chicken, man. Hey, I sure appreciate your group coming out there and sponsoring the food both days. Both days. Marty is a crazy guy, but Marty is serious about everything he do. Marty told me, man, I'm going to make sure that whatever you do here in Vegas, that it goes off right. So he said, man, his group stepped in and helped me do the whole thing. They made sure they had everything out there for everybody, man. You always need a crew in the area where you're at to help you with events. Man, I'm telling you, it's almost becoming mandatory. If you're a traveling show. Now, if you're doing a show in your own neighborhood, in your own backyard, you great with that. Traveling shows are different. But speaking of traveling shows, I saw a post. I think San and Big Wheel, they talked about it. I'm going to touch on what they talked about on the post, but you got to have thick skin. So I want everybody, look. What's that? You got to have thick skin. So before I talk about the post that San made, and I've seen a couple comments, we're going to run this next commercial real quick, and then we're going to go right into it. Go ahead, Ted, run the next one.
Slingshots are always the star of the show, but DS18's SLG series takes them to another level, like our Slingshot Waterfall console pods. They drop straight into all Slingshot models and arrive fully loaded with our premium quality NXL IQ speakers and digital LED tweeters. This enclosure offers an OEM fit and reaches volumes factory systems could never reach. Shake the streets with our Slingshot subwoofer enclosures, a preloaded, road-tuned subwoofer enclosure engineered specifically for Slingshot rear cargo compartments. These kick panel pods, bring full range response right to the drivers and passenger seats. Built-in LED lighting makes these pods a no-brainer. Upgrading has never been easier than with our Build Your Slingshot page. Pick your parts and build your full system instantly. Every SLG component is built like a tank, UV protected, weather resistant, and engineered specifically for real-world slingshot driving. Round out your system with compact amps, marine-grade head units, and full wiring kits built for all elements. Whatever your slingshot needs, DS18 has got you covered. Visit DS18.com and build the slingshot of your dreams. We like it loud.
Okay, let's get right to this. I hope Stan, Big Will, some of the other people don't get offended by what I'm saying. She made a post questioning why you charge for tents, and Big Will also made a post, a comment on a post about the prizes should be commensurate with the $50 that you pay. This is a time that they're both right and they're both wrong. First, we'll talk about the tent. If you want to put a tent up at an event, you should pay. Now, like I said before on previous shows with Three Wheel, we like to give everybody an option where you can have something or not have it, or pay for it or not pay for it. For our event, if you bring in a tent and you're not a VIP, you can set that tent up, chill under it, park your bike under it for free. You don't have to pay a dime. The only difference is when you get up and leave that spot, say to go get food off at a separate location, not on a location, but if you go off to, to a little restaurant to eat, or that night when you leave to go to your hotel, then you should pick that tent up and take it with you. That is because we have people that are VIPs who pay for their spaces. So if you're going to pay for your space, you're actually reserving that space that you park your bike in and put your tent up. If an individual comes in just with a tent and do the same thing, they're getting the same privilege as someone that paid for VIP without paying for it. So you should have to pay. So my opinion on what they're saying is correct in that, yeah, you should be able to put a tent up for free, as long as when you move around out of that spot, take your vehicle, you take the tent with you. Because if not, you're reserving the spot. Not to mention, when you're a VIP and we reserve the spot for you, we come by, check your tent, make sure you anchor right and all that. I can't tell you how many times a person's had a tent up and leave, and then the tent takes off. But if it's a VIP, all the tents are together, we make sure they're all anchored. If you're just putting one up, you need to be there with your tent, so if it gets loose in the wind, you can break it down. So that's my opinion on that. Now, Big Will and I, I love Big Will. That is one opinionated big brother. But after I started talking to Big Will, he makes a lot of sense in a lot of stuff he say. He is right and wrong also in what he said. You are right in that if you pay $50, you should have a prize worth $50. You really should get a prize worth more than $50, because there's usually 2 or 3 people who paid the $50 in each category, and for some people it's even more. So you're right in that you're paying $50 and you're getting a plastic or acrylic trophy. I agree with you. That's not enough. You travel there, you pay your $50, they should give you a prize that's worth your travel. Not the fact that it's a trophy or whatever. For instance, a Three Wheel, we have a custom belt made where all the ink and everything is etched in the belt. It's not a paper label. It's never going to peel off. It's never going to fade. It's been etched into the belt. Each belt costs us $213. We give 5 away each show. That is a great prize. Coupled with that, if we get enough individuals per category, you can win anywhere from $250 to $500 in cash. That is also a great prize, which you also get. Along with that, you go into a drawing where at the end of the year, if you talk with Phoenix and you talk with Snow, we take you to Vegas and lay it all out for you. You can actually come to one 3-wheel event. And if you win, you are eligible to win that prize. And last year, a person came to one event. He came to the event where we actually had the drawing in French Lick. He won, so he went into the drawing and he won. See, most people don't realize Snow was the second name we picked. The individual that won had left early, so he missed the drawing and you had to be present. But he came to one event and he had won up. The prize is in excess of $10,000. So Big Wheel, do you think a belt, cash, and being eligible to win a $10,000 prize at the end of the year is enough? Hit me up, let me know what you think. Now, like I say, he's right and wrong. He's right in the fact you should give better prizes. He's wrong in the fact that you got to decide yourself what shows you go to that give you the better prizes. If you can't go to a show and ask them to change the prize because you don't know what the budget is for that show. And prizes can get to be very, very, very expensive, especially if you say for us, we spend $200 on the prize and 1 or 2 people sign up for the category, then we just lost $113. So you also got to check with the areas you're going to and the prizes that they are giving. Now, situations with the tents and the prizes should vary based on the events that you go to. A lot of the events are local events. These guys are setting up events in their own backyard, but they're charging what they see us charging, but they're not giving away what we're giving away. So I would question that too. We can justify our charges because we're traveling everywhere. So I have a whole set of expenses to do a show that most shows don't have. I might have a hotel bill in excess of $5,000. I got flights. My whole crew gets paid. One way or another, whether they want product, whether they want money, everybody gets paid. A lot of the shows on a local level, they get a lot of help where they don't have to pay anybody. So there's no need to charge people an innate amount of money when you're not really paying what you think you're paying, what everybody thinks you're paying. So Big Will, Stan, I agree with you on some points and disagree with you on some points, but hopefully you can see what I'm saying is true. It's just so much going on in the slingshot community that people are making posts, and the people throwing the shows, they want to hear from you. There's a lot of people throwing shows that don't want to comment on a post because they think that's going to stop people from coming to your shows. Man, don't be a coward about it. I'm not calling anybody in particular a coward, but I'm just telling you, someone can make a post like that and not a single person doing the show comment. It's like y'all are scared that you're going to piss off somebody and they won't come to your show. If somebody cannot come to your show off for something simple like that, eventually they're going to find a reason not to come anyway. So just go and speak your mind. Sometimes it's better if you explain it. I tried to tell y'all years ago on the show that a decent show costs anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000. Now a lot of people are starting to see what I'm saying. It's true. These shows cost money. So you have to make that money up, whether it's charging for tents, charging to get in, charging to get in the shows, get in the contest. The money has to come from somewhere. If not, the shows won't last long. So when somebody makes the post questioning the money, hey, don't be scared to answer, man. It's not wrong for you to explain why you're charging what you're charging for a show to get some people some understanding. Because contrary to what people believe, a show should not be free. The contest should not be free. Tents shouldn't be free. In order for me to put my tents up, I got to go in there and negotiate with somebody. Most areas are anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000. I got to put insurance on the event. Then I can put my tents up. So for me to put my tents up costs anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 plus insurance. So why do you think when you come in there to put your tent up, it should be free? It wasn't even free for the person throwing the show. So hopefully this has explained it in a way that Stan and them can kind of look at it. A lot of times it's more to doing these shows than what people realize. Like I know Stan, she owns a daycare, man. That's a lot of work. That would be like somebody coming in and say, why are you charging this much? You're just sitting here looking at kids. When I know you do 100 times more than that. So sometimes a person needs to just explain it. Hopefully, if I explain this so everybody can get it, because man, I love San coming to the party. Maybe then she might have to get in my event free because I put her to work when she at my event. She's gonna be in every skit. She's gonna be in everything. DJ Show Off, we recruit San. So you might have to get a little tent discount when you come see us. All right. Real quick, DJ Show Off, you want to click the link? Come on here and tell me what's going on. You know, what shows you got coming up. I know we got the I think it's called B-Ham Mayhem, and DJ Show Off is the DJ. Man, she did her thing. The past couple of weeks she been with me. She been on with that ring champs thing, man. She got a little prizes. She going out here giving people individual awards, man. I can't thank her enough for making each show exciting and different. Hey, you want to come on here, click the link, and tell us a little bit about it? Just let me know. Come on up here. All right. I want to give a huge shout out because I know everybody's been waiting for this. We had a little incident, I'll say little, for everybody who's heard it or not heard it or seen all of the stuff. But before I get into that, look, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that came to the Slidell event. We didn't have a single pre-registration for that event, but we still came out, showed up, did the show. The heat was brutal, but we still had a good time. I definitely need to, issue my appreciation for everybody that came out, man. We talking about 100+ degree heat out here. I want to give a shout out to Diamond. Diamond and her mom come to the show every year. It used to be a whole group of kids. They bring their report card, and we would do a collection based on the grades. What's up, Phoenix? You should click the link, Phoenix, and come on. You was at all the shows. You can talk on here with me. Diamond comes out from Slidell, man. For the last 4 years, was actually watching, because this year she was grown. She went on a serious growth spurt. She was like a little girl coming out. This year she was a teenage girl. And she bought a report card, mostly A's, maybe 1 or 2 B's. And we collected enough between Superman, my man Beast, a few other people, myself, where she collected $700 for her grades. So hey, that is for all the people in Slidell that came out, man, with the right attitude to support and realize 3-wheel when we're there, we're trying to help the community. I've been giving kids donations because of their grades for the past 4 years. And the fact that her and her mom comes out there every year, we did grades. And then if you are a couple that's been married 40, 50 years, we give you a donation for y'all to go out to dinner at Ruth Chris. And I had a couple that was coming every year, but this year they didn't come. And I guess we got to find out what's going on, because I had paid for them to go to on the anniversary a couple of times. So super shout out to them. So Diamond, she got her money. She said she's going to get some clothes. I'm sure her parents can get her clothes, but I'm a parent. Every little bit helps. To give a 14-year-old $700 to help with their school clothes, man, I'm sure that her mom appreciated it and she appreciates it very much. And I hope to see you next year, give you even more money for your clothes. So hey, I want to thank everybody that came to the show and helped us with that donation for Slidell, man. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right. We did have some negative feedback, which everybody's been calling me, and everybody's think I'm gonna just jump on these people and all of this, man. But first of all, let me explain. Hey, what's up, Elvin?
What up, big dog?
What's up, man? Turn your head. Turn your phone if you can.
I know.
Elvin, what I'm about to say, you might can agree with me on this.
Talk to me, big dog.
When you are a business owner, an entrepreneur, you're out here doing your thing. You know what I've learned is the major drawback to being in business, man, especially if you have any level of success.
It's a laundry list.
Bro, you can't always respond to people the way you want. The person that it took me to get in the position that I'm in right now, you know, what I had to go through, the fights I had to battle, the crap you have to put up with, the way you handle situations. Once you become a business, you can't be that person no more.
Yeah, you can't fly off the damn rails.
But the problem is, because you can't be that person no more, people don't really know who you really are. So they can go on social media and attack you. They can talk a bunch of noise behind your back, but there's a time where I would go confront them people.
Yeah.
But now you know when you have a business, you got to be careful. Everybody's saying you can't say this, you can't say that. So hey, I'm gonna try to do.
It'd be the same person that if they get to respond that way because it's not their business. But if you would take that same front to their business, let's see how they would react.
Oh man, yeah. So
Let's
I'm gonna try.
go play around in your business. Let's see how you're gonna respond to it.
Let me slander your show. Let me slander your business. Let me slander your stuff. You know, I think it's bad that a lot of people go to social media and all of a sudden they get strong. The people that complained about my show was standing right next to me at the show and did not say one word. So to those people, I'm not hard to talk to. See, I'm trying to handle this in a business-like way, Elvin. So let me explain this the best way I can. A great show is dependent on several different pieces. You got to have a great location. So you got to have trees, you know, if you can have a resort, someplace where the family can chill, which Slidell had all that. You got to have a good place for vendors to set up if they come. Like the young lady that came out there, she was a new vendor. Her stuff kept blowing over. So we took her water barrels out there and helped her secure her whole thing because we carry extra water and stuff like that and power in case she needed it. Vendors we do not control. You can have all the food vendors in the world scheduled and they don't come. I don't have no control over that. So to leave complaining about food vendors, you got to do a little better than that. You want to have a good registration with Wi-Fi, square readers, and knowledgeable people letting you know about prices and what's going on. You got to have a good competition area with tents so people got shade over their head. Once again, you need Wi-Fi. You need a good host. You need some hell of a judges, and you need an outstanding DJ to play the right music. And then we added a new nuance to it, which sometimes we're able to bring Ted and get an outstanding broadcast done during the show. My mom is in here talking about, and we need a casino. So, hey, those are the key things that you need for a show, which I know for the past 5 years, we've covered all of that. We ain't had a single complaint about none of that. Well, you're going to always get complaints about the judging, but you can't control that. We always have our events in some really, really nice places. We have great vendor setups for when they show up. You know, we got it all right. So for somebody to come to the event and say, water, Ted, we talking about water. Elvin, water. Ted, show them what we talking about.
These nuts. Got him!
He want to get me back so bad. You better run what you supposed to run. What are we talking about, Ted?
What are we talking about?
Water.
We're talking about
Water.
man. We're talking about
Water.
Let me look. We talking about water, Elvin. We're not talking about the judging. We're not talking about registration. What we talking about, Ted?
What are we talking about?
Water.
We're talking about
Water.
man. We're talking about
Water.
We're not talking about the prizes that we give out. We're not talking about all of the stuff that we donate to the community. We're not talking about all the products that we bring and the Lite and Nite is there. What we talking about, Ted?
What are we talking about?
Water.
We're talking about
Water.
man. We're talking about
Water.
So we have a situation where a person felt we had water. So I would grab your composure so we can continue. we actually had a person come to the event and said that first she said we didn't have water. When she found out we had water, she was mad that we didn't offer her water, that we didn't walk over to her and see she was hot. You already know, man, I would definitely offer anybody water. We have water at 3 locations. At registration, there was a sign that said free water.
Right on top
Bruh,
of the table.
right, you're right on top of the table. So to leave the event and act like water was your problem when you know the truth of it was you left because you lost. First, you have a relative there, and they go out and make this long post. Dude, this guy's post was so long where he commented on the shows. He commented on me making all the money, trying to keep it for myself. He commented on a bunch of shit that wasn't even his business. First of all, if there's a pile of money in Slidell that I'm getting money from, please show it to me. Because in 4 years of doing events, I have not made one single dollar. So make sure you understand, I'll say it again, in 4 years of doing events, I have not made one penny, not one. You have individuals that do shows in their own backyard and they tell you it's a lot of money. Now imagine adding travel, hotel rooms, airline flights, and payroll to what you've already paid. And somebody that's having a show sit out there and say, I'm making money. You're wrong. You know, first of all, if you feel that way about me, that you are making these 50-line posts and you're commenting on everybody's comments, dude, I don't know you. I don't know what your problem is with me, but you could have talked to me. You was right there. It's my understanding you're a former military member. I'm a retired military member. You could walk over and talk to me man to man. If your complaint is valid, then I will listen to your complaint. But first of all, don't attack me. You've been in the community 2-3 years. You have no idea how Slidell started and everything we've done to get it. So let me educate you on what your complaint is, all right? Which I'm trying to do this as business as possible. If you were at Slidell when we first started Slidell, when you arrived, I had a full seafood buffet for every single person that arrived. You remember that, Elvin?
Yeah. On Thursday, the Thursday meet and greets and
We had
location.
a whole indoor buffet for everybody to eat for free. When you came out on Friday and Saturday, there was food, there was a band, there was so much stuff out there. But let me tell you what the problem was, which I don't have no problem saying, because you recommended that Irvin needs to come back and run this and run that. Irvin was what has been my biggest problem when I first did the event in Slidell is that the people in Louisiana didn't want to support Irvin. So when you saying bring Irvin back, Irvin ain't never went nowhere. Irvin had a family emergency. He didn't come out this time. He's still with me. He's my friend. Even when people was telling me they could not support the event because Irvin was part of it, I still stuck by Irvin. And hopefully some of the people from Louisiana that told me that it's no problem come on here and saying, yeah, he's telling the truth. I had vendors. We had food. Nobody bought the food. Everybody went off the location and brought the food back on. Irvin has set up a dunk pool. They had this dish, man, that I like with turkey necks with
The turkey neck place. Nobody went to him. And everybody said, "Oh no, we went out we went out and eat. We in New Orleans. We in New Orleans, baby."
Yeah, which hell, you're right. We're in New Orleans, man. Slidell, some of the best food in the country's there. I don't want nobody to get this confused. I love Louisiana. I love the food and I love the people. It's just a few of y'all. It's just a few of y'all that's not educated. So you comment on, I need to bring Irvin back. I need to pay Irvin. What do you know about Irvin? Irvin received exactly what he asked and said that he wanted. So with that going on, I'm going to let you slide. You only been in this, like you said, 2 or 3 years. That was before your time. But if you came and talked to me personally, you would have realized that, hey, we did everything that you said. The people weren't responsive at that time. It's almost like every time I tried to get something done in Louisiana, it had like a blackmail clause in it. I had 2 other gentlemen come to me and say they could help us with the event, but I had to move it downtown closer to the Essence. Which, as you know, this year, traffic down there was a mess. It would have been a mess trying to get people down there. There's nothing wrong with Frenchy Park. We donate to Frenchy Park so the kids all year have something to do there. If I go down to the Essence, who benefits from that? So
And it's a
once
great
again,
location. Like you got the parking. We all had the crazy thing about it. Everybody there that was there on Friday. We all had a blast. You know what I'm saying? We went out
yeah.
afterwards, had a blast. Like we all had a blast.
The problem is
So
people are.
the people that showed up for 20 minutes and complaining about water, that's a whole different
They,
thing. That's
they
what the,
showed up, man. They showed up for 20 minutes and lost, and were bad losers. And they
yeah, but
storm
they had a
off. But
problem with judgment. Hey, they could have told me. I could still explain. What card they want to talk about.
they ain't got to explain it, because right now I bet they understand they got a big ass hole in the front speaker of the damn bike. So how did you come out there thinking you're gonna win with a big old hole in your front speaker? So why would you storm off while you had this hole in your speaker? You lost. How many sound contests can you win with a hole in the front speaker? So come on, man. Perhaps the most discouraging thing for the gentleman that made the post talking about me hogging all the money and all of this, man, I'm gonna back you up a minute and let you and explain something to you. So maybe you'll be man enough to issue an apology after all this. Let me explain to you about my let me explain to you my connection with Louisiana. Because when I explained this to Beast did say one thing. He said, man, a lot of people don't remember when Louisiana didn't have no events. And you were the first one to come in and give us an event. Right now, you got quite a few events. When these events start, I don't hate on them. When Beat Doctor started her event, the first thing I did is I called and said, hey, what's one major thing you need that you don't have? I'll help you. She said tents. I got her tents. I dropped off, not tents with my name on them, 3 tents that were blank. So it wasn't look like we had anything to do with the show, anything to do with the tents. They still have those tents to this day. Anything they've called me about, like they called me the other day and say, hey, people just don't realize we called you to make sure we were doing everything right. Hey, there's no hate. Celeste had an event. I called to say, what can we donate to help you raise funds? I'll send it to you. The KOB, other than right now, I've been to all 3 KOBs. Last year, Elvin, I went to the KOB, bruh, and it was a storm, and the tents crashed in on everybody because our first 5 shows started with rain. We know what to do. We run out there, and actually one of the people that's attacking me on the damn post, their bike is covered by the tent cover. They're about to move their bike out. I say, stop. This is the Despicable Me bike. Me and my son run over to y'all, stop. Don't move the bike while the tent is on top of it filled with water, because you're going to do, it's going to spill into the bike. Get your cover for your bike. We'll help you put it on. Then move the tent so the water will spill over the cover. It won't get all your stuff wet. We're running around helping everybody, man, at every event. So for this guy to act like we're the bad guys in this, you need to check your history. While you're talking about what I do and don't do with my money, let me explain to you what I did with my money. And let's see what you do with yours in the future. When y'all had the flood in New Orleans and they evacuated all these people to San Antonio, Texas, they're on the news with all these people piled on top of each other, laying in the mall on the floor. So I go down there, being a real estate investor, and take a family, bring them out, give them free 4-bedroom unit, furnish the whole thing from front to bottom, from top to bottom, front to back, everything they needed, provided transportation for them to get all their paperwork signed, help them get jobs, everything. They all here from Louisiana. Now this lady, Miss Celestine, starts letting people know that her landlord gave her furniture. Most people don't realize when you're in San Antonio, they don't rent furnished apartments. So they took all these families that's going through the worst time of their life and put them all in unfurnished apartments. So they're literally in apartments with babies and children, everybody sleeping on the floor. And she spread the word that I got her furniture, and families started calling me, asking if I could get them furniture. Long story short, I provided furniture, living room, dining room, bedrooms, end tables, and cribs for babies for 99 families out of my own pocket. So if you want to start counting my pocket and tell me what I should do, when I first made a couple dollars, the first thing I did was help 99 families get up off the floor and gave them furniture when they was here in San Antonio from Louisiana. And then the people in Louisiana are attacking me. Y'all should be ashamed of y'all damn selves. And if you didn't know that, I'm sure they were at the event when you were there, Elvin, when the lady came by and said she got donated buildings for minority disabled children. Say, hey, can y'all pass the hat so I can get some money together so I can get these buildings moved so these kids can go to the school? I asked her how much money she need. She needed $5,000. Yeah. Everybody came in, passed the hat. I knew she wasn't gonna get the money passing the hat. At the end of it, we totaled up what they got, and I added $5,000 and gave it to her. Everybody at the event saw that. Not one person commented on it. Yep. But y'all are coming to attack me about what, Ted? What they attacking me about?
What are we talking about?
Water.
We're talking about
water,
man. We're talking about
water.
We're not talking about 99 families laying on the floor with babies and I get them off the floor. We're not talking about helping the young lady with the school. We talking about what? What are we talking about, Ted?
What are we talking about?
Water.
We're talking about
water,
man. We're talking about
water.
So I hope after seeing this video, because I really wanted to come out here in full attack mode and I could really belittle some people, but that's not what I do anymore. Because I'm sure by now you got to imagine anybody that's worked as hard as I have to make Lite the #1 company in the world, to sell all over the United States and in 4 other countries. I know how to defend myself against haters. I'm cutting y'all a break. Believe me, I'm cutting y'all a break. I'm trying to handle this as business as I can. Hopefully you will look at this and realize the person that you're trying to attack has done more for Louisiana than any other vendor out here, without being asked, without mentioning it. Then actually, I only brought this up because Beast didn't know, and when I told him, he said, "Man, you really should tell some people this because people don't know." I did all this without nobody knowing. I've had people come to the Slidell event and break down in tears and say, "You the guy that came and gave us furniture." I had a lady sitting in my office here like the night 3 weeks ago, and my son's just wondering why this lady is in my house, in my office, crying. She was doing a lease for a house to rent a house from me and realized she's renting from the same guy that sat on there and gave her furniture. And she said got her babies and grandbabies off the floor. I shouldn't have to explain all this for y'all to back off on the foolishness, but I will, because y'all can keep it up after this, and that's just you. It is. If you're a sore loser, you're a sore loser. If you want to come to my events and complain over nothing, continue on, man. I don't, like I said before, I don't know you. I don't know what your problem is with me. I don't know why any man would come to another man's event and complain that that man's not giving them something. Man, you're a Marine. You know when you go somewhere and something's there that you need, if it's not there, go get it. That's what we do. You're running out of a place and posting like I'm gonna be not like you shouldn't. Like I said, I'm trying to be as business about this as possible. But I'm not gonna let y'all come to a show, because what you don't realize is that show is not me. That show is everybody working that show. You made a comment that I should bring Irvin back to running like he would. Irvin has never run the show. You want to know who runs 3-Wheel Showdown? We all do. My sons run Like the Night. Devin, Like the Night. Registrations run by somebody. Run by Sean, run by, sometimes she gets help. You already know Elvin runs the tent, the sound tent. DJ Show Off is doing ring champs and everything like that. And even I do. Like, for instance, when the security didn't show up, because you're not there, both nights, I sat outside overnight, watched everybody's stuff this past weekend. Nobody realizes till they start seeing me walk in 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, where you coming from? I sat outside, watched everybody's tents. I called Black Mama Saturday morning and said, "Hey, did y'all move y'all tent? Because it's not your trailer." And she's like, "Yeah." She said, "What are you doing?" So I'm watching everybody's stuff. But you're attacking me, man. For what? So I'm not going to dwell on that too long. The young lady that threatened to sue me, which is crazy, that just tells you where we are in the community today. People can go on there and comment and post, but you scared to death of what I'm about to say. So you send word that if I mention you by name or slander your name, you gonna sue me. Can y'all believe that shit? She done been on post, sharing a post all over Facebook all week. Nobody's heard me say one thing. But today she sent word that if I say anything about her or whatever, she gonna sue me. Man, you know how many people done tried to sue me?
Hey, get in line, right? Get in line.
I can talk about you and never say your name and everybody know about. I can say the person who has an iPad that every time her husband loses, it gets hot and they have to leave the show. And everybody know exactly who I'm talking about. That's what you're doing. Don't come up with no BS excuse why your iPad didn't work, and don't slander my show. Because if my show is that bad, why are you contacting Ted asking them to help you broadcast your show like ours? First of all, in order for you to broadcast your show like ours, that equipment that we use costs in excess of $20,000. You won't even buy a backup iPad. So what good is it for us to give you that list? Secondly, you come to my show and you park outside the gate to keep from having to pay to bring your trailer in. That's cool. And then you pull your wagon across. If I saw you pulling your wagon across, I would have pulled my truck over and helped you come across. I didn't know that you had gotten that hot because you was pulling your wagon from the outside of the event to the inside. I would have picked you up in my truck and brought you in. I promise you I would have. For you to attack me, for you to attack me, and you know me, just because you lost at the show. You can say whatever you want. But there's been events, and I'm trying to be nice and not name other events. But you were at the event where everybody's location got changed on the day of the show and you had to go another 30, 40 miles to a new site. You lost your money to get another hotel. You had to drive back and forth. Y'all did not issue one complaint because you won at the sound contest. As long as you win, you're good. As long as you win, your iPad works through the whole show. How is it your iPad always goes out when you lose? And why, because your iPad go out, you got to pack up and leave? Use your phone. Sit there. But then again, hey, don't get it confused. I didn't ask you to record my show because I saw you post and you can record whatever you want. So let's make this clear too. I would rather you not record at our shows ever. We have somebody for that. We have sponsors. We were letting you do it as a courtesy. Whether the show gets recorded or not, if that's the issue, you have never worry about your iPad getting hot at my show because you shouldn't turn it on. And I already know this lady, man, told me she said, I'll come to your show again, but I'm gonna send you a list of stuff you gotta correct for me to come. She gonna send me a list.
Do they send the list to everybody else?
Dude, this is just her own personal preference. In order for her to come back to the show, she's gonna send me a list. Ted, I know I missed a couple commercials. Run 2 commercials back to back, and then I continue on. Hello, welcome to the Lite Nite Design Center. I got Lady Love here out of Katy, Texas. Let me tell you what she really loves. She loves her lights on her Can-Am RT. She's always here. She wants to be first to get all the new stuff we develop, and she was first to get our Can-Am RT letters. What do you think about them letters?
Hey, they're really nice. Look at them. No one has them. Get like me.
Said get like her. Look, hey, if you got a Can-Am, if you got a Riker, if you got a Vanderhall, we got letters for you. Make sure you go to ltnleds.com. Get you a set of letters for your Can-Am or Riker or whatever vehicle you got out there. And always remember, you can't light the night without light the night.
Can-Am letters, blacked out clean. Nighttime hit, look like a movie scene. Y'all letters though like unread mail. Ain't glowing nothing but disappointment and fail.
DS18. We like it loud.
All right, so hey, you know, like
those are some nice ass lights on that Can-Am though. I like that.
Bro, I even had the brother say I was selling overpriced, cheap ass lights. Like this he really need to go lay down on somebody's couch and tell him his life story, get some shit off his mind, because he's attacking a person he don't even know. You have no idea who you're attacking or the caliber of person you're attacking, but I can enlighten you. You know, just give me a call. I can tell you, out of all the vendors that deal with slingshots and all the vendors out here doing what they have, we're the only one that holds 5 patents on the stuff that we've created that you're calling cheap. We're the only one out here that has our own app on Apple. and Google. I don't know if you ever met anybody that has their own app on Apple and Google and know the work that it takes to design that app in Apple.
Yeah, because everybody used that Amazon controller, that B606, I think it's called.
Oh my God! Yeah, they
That
even take.
B606.
You
And they
even got
still.
people. You got people taking that out of the box and trying to put it in their own box, like they done invented something. So when you telling me, this dude told me I need to go to an event and take notes. The only way I would need to go to an event and take notes is they're teaching people how to make better apps, how to file stronger patents, how to increase what I'm doing so I can help take care of everybody around me and everybody can help look out for me. I don't need to go to somebody's event to learn how to do an event. We got that down pretty good. You just ain't been around long enough to know what events was like before Three Wheel came out. Because a lot of the events out here today are using some kind of knowledge, some kind of device, something that we're using. They all picked it up. And we don't mind, like I've always said, if it makes their shows better and people come and they enjoy it more, then do it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, I don't want to stay on this too long. I will say this. We went to Las Vegas. Marty and his crew fed everybody for 2 days. We talked about it earlier. Great food. We went to Virginia, and the Tidewater 3, the group there, served food. And there was a high school there that wanted to serve food to make money for their football team. When they came to me and said what they wanted to do, I said, man, you're not going to make a lot of money selling food for a football team when you add the cost of the food. So let me pay for the food. As long as you donate the money to the football team, I'll pay for all the food. So in Virginia, we had stuff we had to do from the place where we ate. He served good food too. The only difference with all of these, when I got to Louisiana, there's nobody there saying, let us help. Help is not saying we can help you, but you got to move the event where we want you to have it. Help is not saying I'll help you, but you got to move the event off of Essex. Help is not saying we can help you, but you got to get rid of Irvin. Help is not saying we can help you, but you shouldn't have sponsored Beat Doctor's event, which, by the way, I did not sponsor Beat Doctor's event. I donated 3/10, the one item that they said they really needed. And I provided it to help these young ladies out when they were starting to do an event and coming out with what they're doing. I said, I'll help you because I know what it's like. As I've done with several other events. There's a lot of events out here, they don't speak up, which I was so glad today, man, to see Luch say something. There's so many people out here in events that we help. But when people attack me, most of the time they don't say nothing. But this time, quite a few people went on there. It's like, bro, you're wrong. You know, you don't know that guy. You don't know them. And you don't. Like Robin said, you come in there talking about what, Ted?
What are we talking about?
Water.
We're talking about
Water.
man. We're talking about
Water.
You're not looking at the location I got you on the 4th of July, a whole entire park. What does that cost? You're not looking at everybody that flew in, drove in to help over the holiday weekend. Instead, you want to talk about what?
These nuts.
I'm going to kill Ted. I'm going to kill Ted. What we talking about, Ted?
What are we talking about?
Water.
We're talking about
Water.
man. We're talking about
Water.
You're arguing with the company. We go to Virginia, I think last year, and the food bank got robbed. The food bank people came up to our event, and I wrote them a check to replace every single bit of food in the food bank. And you on there talking about what I do with money, that I hoard my money or whatever. I don't even know the term you use. It's something.
It don't even, man, look, it don't even matter because every event that you go to, you always give more than you ever receive, man. The people that are close to you, everybody knows it. We all know it. You know what I'm saying? They want to spread that negativity because they really don't know shit. Because I can stand 10 toes down with you because I've seen you take a bunch of kids off the corner at a light because they were trying to raise money on there, and you're like, you know what? Get them kids all there. What y'all need for the uniforms, and you paid it right there. You don't have to do all this stuff, and you've always given more than anything, because these events, if they understand, like $1,000 for middleweight, it was $1,000 for middleweight, heavyweight, it's $5,000. Hell, you're not even making that shit in the entrance. There's no fucking way. On top of that, putting the permits, paying all this extra stuff, like the flights, getting everybody in, paying the judges to come in. Like, man, shit. You look at it, it's easy, $12,000 to $14,000. Simple.
Yeah.
If people show up or not, it's still getting fucking paid.
It's sure
getting paid. And then you're saying they want to complain about what?
What they want to complain about, Ted?
What are we talking about?
Water.
We're talking about
water,
man. We're talking about
water.
Yeah, bro, we talking about water.
That's crazy.
Man, that
crazy.
Water that we didn't have, water that somebody didn't bring and offer to her individually.
Crazy thing about it, my truck was parked right there, and we had a full cooler. Everybody had full coolers there.
Everybody had full. Oh, somebody to say, "Yo, where that water at?"
And the crazy thing, and all you had to look, if you look back where the ring was, hell, they were cooking food.
Even if they're not cooking food, and this is my main heartburn with this, I understand if you got to have food vendors if you out in the middle of nowhere. We in Slidell next to New Orleans. There's 1,000 places to go get you some really good, authentic Cajun food.
NAC.
In NAC, because we went.
We went.
And if you complain about an event, which I can't speak highly enough about Beast and Beat Doctor stepping up. Saturday, they took us to a great place to eat. We didn't give food away on Saturday because on Saturdays, we always go eat together. Mm-hmm. And most of the time, I pay for everybody or Beast. Just like the night before, even though we served food we wanted to eat, I bought a lot of plates and stuff. And B said, damn, that means next time it's my turn. That's something that we do. So the next day, we go to an expensive place. I leaned over to B, I said, I'm so glad it's your turn.
Yeah, so did. And that food was great. We all had great conversations. There was a lot of things that people don't do. But if you're saying they're mad and they packed up, they missed that. They missed the bonding, the people talking, gathering, connecting, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a great time. Yo, that cheesecake was fire.
Man, I just hate this. I had a lady, she commented, I went in, I guess she came around 11 or 12, wasn't nobody there. I stayed 10 minutes, wasn't nothing going on. It was a disappointment, I left. What do people expect? You pull in 10 minutes by the time you park. Are you supposed to run over and throw confetti on you, let bloom you, whatever? But you're there 10 minutes. In the middle of the day when it's hottest, most people were still in. So I don't know.
We can't make everybody happy, dude. That's just it's just a shame of how people just take it and just roll with it. They don't see the positive. But everybody there had a great time. Shit. Everybody had a great time.
We even do things right now, gas is high. We have a drawing at every event. If you give us your gas receipts and we pull your receipts out of the jar, we reimburse you the total amount of all the receipts. We're doing everything we can for the community, man. I'm not making a dime doing this. So I really feel disrespected. If you're going to keep attacking us, why? Why? Because you new to this, you didn't realize who we were, what we were doing. You really should stop. And like I said, if you're a true man, you've heard everything you didn't know. You could go back and issue an apology. It ain't got to be to me, but you can issue an apology to my crew. There's at least 12 to 15 people that come with me that when you're saying this event was substandard, you're attacking them.
Yeah, he ain't there putting up them heavy ass tents and making sure that everything's wired and everything's on there. It looks up there. Shit, they see that we run extra tents to make sure they had, because usually it's just a ring. And for them to get a place where they can sit at, we have to do all the extra stuff. We make sure that we took care of everybody.
Yeah, so we always try to take care of everybody with the best prizes, have food, have water, have everything capable for everyone to go. But the problem is that some people, they just bent on complaining. This is the same guy, man, that went to the Beat Doctors in them event the first year was complaining about paying to get in. So that already tells you his track record. So actually, I'd rather you not apologize. If you paid to get in, I don't think you did. I wouldn't mind refunding your money and you just never come back to one of our shows again. If it's so substandard, you shouldn't have no problem with that anyway. You know, because we're here to have fun. I'll listen to anybody. The show is not on that. Now, keep in mind, our show and his opinion was substandard because we didn't offer him water that we had, and he came too late to get the free food. How many times can somebody be mad at me, want me to do more for them? I mean, come on, bruh.
And we grown. I'm just crazy. Like, and we grown.
We grown, bruh. If you get there, you miss the food, go eat. While you commenting on my finances and how I'm spending my money, maybe you should check how you spending your money. Then you won't have no problem going off-site and getting your ass something to eat. Because food is not expensive. Well, I'm sorry. That's the side of me that's not supposed to come out today. I'm sorry. I still got to be business. So let me say this. If we don't have what you need by the time you get there, we've already served the food, or we're going out to eat that night. If you like to go out to eat with us, 9 times out of 10, either me or Beast are going to pay anyway. But if not, you're welcome to go off base and get you a snack until we go eat. That's one man telling another man it's okay that I'll feed you if you don't want to feed yourself and your girl. Man, come on. This is some silly shit, bro. We sitting here talking about 12 to 15 people coming in that get paid. You got Robin there. They done bought fresh fruit, a whole AC trailer where you can go in and get. She made homemade ice cream. We had sodas and water. They had freeze-dried candies. They had everything in there for you to eat. They get mad after losing the sound contest.
That was a miniature convenience store they had up in there.
But I want to thank you for making this post, though, because now other individuals in Louisiana are aware, and people like Beat Doctor has already called to let us know she's going to help us next year. She's got a list of vendors for us. Beast has already talked to me about doing some things, too. So they didn't realize all this was going on. So now that they do, we're going to get some help. And like I said before, hey, we're going to be there next year. So, hey,
every year after that.
Bro, it's clear. Like one guy said, you should be from Louisiana or put somebody from Louisiana in charge. You want me to put somebody in Louisiana in charge, tell them bring their checkbook with them when they come to. You know, you can't lead from the back. You got to pull that book out, start writing these checks and make sure these events kick off fine. I got to sit there, pay everybody. Dude, my hotel bill that came in yesterday was $6,000, which I know is coming. While I'm at the event, I know that's coming. Nobody's there or whatever that from Louisiana, I don't mind. You make sure when you decide that you're going to have somebody lead at my event, lead with your checkbook. That's the main thing you need to lead with. Is anybody out there got anything they want to say on this? You're welcome to click the link. If you one of the 2 people that complain, I'm not going to argue with you on here, man. If you think you're right to go complain about the hard work people are putting in, to attack people on social media when you're standing right in front of them and can talk to them, then you do that. You want to know the crazy thing, Elvin? I'm going to close with this.
Talk to me, big dog.
I had a talk with Galactus, because, you know, I can't use their name because they already threatened to sue me if I say their name. It's funny when people think you have money, they threaten to sue you.
Do they know who they talking about, though?
Come on. The crazy thing is I'm talking to him on the phone when we're driving back, and he's calm. She's screaming and hollering in the background. Miss Galactus. I said, Mr. Galactus, let me ask you a question. Does it matter to you whether somebody handed you some water or the fact that if you had won, you would have had in a drawing to go to Vegas and win a $10,000 prize? He said, man, I can buy my own water. I want to win the prize. He don't even agree with what she's saying. Her own husband. It didn't make sense to him either. So come on, man. Y'all need to let this go. I know I went long on this, and I didn't get. Did we do a giveaway? We didn't do a giveaway yet. We will, but hey, I gotta head out.
A whole lot of shit though.
Well, man, sometimes, like I said, it needs to be said because people are actually working their ass off during these rallies. So
yeah, we're all there. We come in a day early, make sure we get all set up, make sure everything is run, registration is set up, make sure everybody's signed in properly, being in the right locations, doing their inspections, making sure that everybody's in the right category, because then you end up, playing a bike like Beast, and you're not supposed to be fighting like a bike
Hey,
like Beast.
that bike's a
So,
beast for real.
you know what I mean? Hey, but we put we put it to his neck though.
It was a good battle, but Beast got a hell of a bike, man. What I like about Beast, unlike a lot of these people, he's still grounded with the bike. Beast is still the same person he was that I knew years ago. Beast still comes, hey, let's go eat, let's sit down and talk. Don't take on the personality of your bike. Don't become as dark as the paint job on your bike. The Despicable Me people were the nicest, most humble people when they came into the slingshot community. Getting a new bike and thinking you should win every time don't mean you should attack shows or leave abruptly because you lost. And I'm sure you got every excuse in the world that you can say after this on why you lost. On why you left. But in the end, you left. Whatever your reason is, it's just a coincidence that whenever you lose, you find a reason. I'm sorry, he did tell me he didn't leave when he lost to Flossie, but he did feel he should have won because her bike was taken. Actually, he felt like he shouldn't lose anything. I said, do you feel that you should have lost any battle you've been in? He said no. And I said, that's the problem. I said, bro, that's the problem.
They can ask me. They can ask me.
Bro.
They can ask me. I can tell you how. And I can tell you why.
Yeah,
And I can get into details of why.
And the gentleman, man, I've always liked him. He's a quiet guy. He's cool, but come on, don't let the bike change you. Everybody out here got nice bikes. Everybody out here playing. Even if it's your day, it don't mean it's your day to win. So sometimes you got to accept that and press on. Now, like I was saying earlier, Elvin, you ready? We got our 5th patent. We got a notification from the U.S. Patent Office that another item that we made here in Like the Night will be receiving a patent next week. So next week, I'm going to put that item on sale. It's going to be a good sale. So make sure you tune in next week. I might do 40% off that one item, man, just to celebrate that we just received our 5th patent from the U.S. Patent Office. So for people out there that don't really understand what that is, that means we have designed something here, starting with just a piece of paper and drawings, and drew it, made it, developed it, turned the drawings in, turned the product in. The patent office will search and see if there's anything else in the country made similar to it, and if not, they will issue us a patent saying that we will be the only ones entitled to make it after this time. So far in the past year, we've had 5 patents go through. 5 ideas that you have that you draw on a piece of paper that the U.S. Patent Office has decided. The biggest one would be the Zeus controller, but I worked on that for about 4 years. Not to go back over what this guy said, but to say something is cheap and overpriced. Every major auto company in the country is contacting our attorneys about using the technology that we put in the Zeus controller. So obviously they don't think it's cheap. You're the kind of person that would go to Ferrari and Lamborghini and scream out, damn, these is high, they overpriced. And they're not. You're just not ready. So when you say Like the Night is overpriced, it's not. You're just not ready. You're not ready for a light system that will last you years, for strips that'll never turn yellow, for a person that makes all the stuff that we sell himself. And we make it to last, and we make it to be the best. But if you seriously think there's something better, put it on your bike, and I'll extend that $10,000 challenge to your ass. So for everybody else out there, man, you got anything you want to go with?
I think you pretty hit everything on there.
What's up, Jason?
What it do? What it do?
The big dog on campus right there.
Can I say about the shirt?
What up?
The shirt that you showed me?
Oh, yeah. Speak on it.
Bruh, Jason sent me a picture of a pool shirt with an 8 on it. And I said, man, that's a cool ass shirt. And then he said the back of it had my name on it. He said, that's your shirt. I said, for me? He said, yeah, those are the shirts you sponsored. I forgot. Yeah. I completely forgot that I had sponsored the shirt.
But the shirt is cool as hell.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you putting in on it because you didn't have to. You know, teams going out to Vegas. Hell, I'm taking 2 teams to Vegas to be honest. So I'm gonna be busy. But no, it's gonna be all fire. I'm so appreciative. Those shirts are the bomb. Um, you know, so thank you very much. Again, to kind of echo what you said, people don't understand the work that goes in behind the scenes. Holiday weekend, I'm driving 8 hours back and forth. Other people setting up, we doing everything, making sure that it can be as fair as possible. Elvin, myself, we make ourselves available for competitors to get feedback. I got calls while I was driving back home from competitors like, hey, what do you hear? What do you think I can do different? Like we provide that feedback if you ask, you know, and somebody wanting to be mad over water or food, all this sorts of stuff that every last one of us had ice chest. What was it, Friday, Saturday? I don't know what day it was. I took off, went and got gas for people's generators, went and bought cases of water, all the food, fruit, anything that people wanted, you know, so that everybody's comfortable. People needed help with their tents. I'm giving them steaks, you know, make sure your stuff is locked in and you're good to go. Here, use my tools. It don't matter what. Come to my tent. I had a portable AC in my tent. Come in here and cool down.
I didn't know you had portable AC. I was hot. I should have came to your tent.
If you was hot, I had a place where you come cool down. But I can't read your mind.
There you go.
You know my wife and her situation. She can't get overheated, so I went and bought extra supplies, make sure she's comfortable, and anybody can go in there and sit that wanted to sit.
Yeah. I think you hit the nail on the head when you don't realize, like you got your wife out there with you. I got my sons out there. You got your families out there. We're out there doing a holiday weekend, doing a show for somebody that's going to run out and complain and attack us, man. He really needs to go somewhere with that.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, bro.
It is what it is. You know, everybody gets in their feelings about stuff, and I understand we all want to win. And you have a right to your feelings, but your feelings don't make you right.
Right.
People really need to understand that, like, every bike can't win, and everybody has spent a lot of bread to get their bikes to where they think it's that. And it doesn't mean your bike ain't that. It just means there was a better bike on that day. Yeah. They played a better song, they had better selection, their bike sounded, whatever the case may be. It's a hell of a bike. But if you don't get the feedback, you're not able to go back to your builder, your tuner, and say, hey, here are the tweaks that I'm getting feedback from that we need to make, take into consideration. I'm saying you got to make those changes, but take it into consideration and see what's going on. But if you're not open to receiving that feedback, you're going to keep going and having the same results.
I think the biggest thing about this particular situation, the guy left so fast, we didn't get a chance to tell him he had a hole in the damn front speaker.
No, I told him.
Oh, you told him. So
I had a full. I explained to him what was the decision. I told him about what he was missing, what was the bike doing. I gave a full breakdown, bro. I'm a builder and a tuner. I can literally. I'm one of the man.
Well, wait, I'm gonna cut you off on that because when I talked to him, he said he didn't have to listen to you.
He ain't have to listen to me. That's
he had to listen to you.
That's hey, that is crazy, bro. Crazy.
I'm hoping, man, that they sit down and talk about this and realize the look that they're portraying. Realize that I could have been a lot more malicious than I was today, but I'm leaving room for them to apologize so we can all move on from this, or either just stop attacking. There's only so many attacks I'm going to take before this get real personal. But for right now, man, we give you a break. Y'all did hear the judge say he had a hole in his front speaker. Why would he leave mad that he didn't win? I don't know. Why leave and attack us? I don't know. Why have a relative of theirs do a whole post for them to comment on? I don't know. But y'all are grown. Talk to me personally, and we'll holler at you. Hey, but real quick, too, I want to also acknowledge these guys on here, man. Red Rum helps me with every event, man, and requires no pay. He's like, man, if I need some lights or something or whatever, we good. He don't ask me to pay him shit. He's out there 4th of July weekend with his wife. He has never allowed me to give him nothing. There's people I've actually handed checks to, and they give them back. So I do want to acknowledge that. You know, even what I pay the judges, I know they should get more for their time. I know they losing money when they out here because they can make more in their shops. I know that, and I appreciate everybody. That's why I don't need nobody attacking the show when they leave, because they don't realize what goes into these shows. So to everybody out there, man, if you see somebody doing a show, it doesn't have to be our show, but you can do a text, like, man, I appreciate you doing something for me to have to do with my slingshot. You know, because there was a time when we were one of the only shows going around doing this. And now there's more people trying to take it on, which eases the pressure off us, because there was a time when we was doing 15 shows. Now we don't have to do 15 shows. So, you know, my hat's off to everybody doing the show, and good luck to the guys that's doing shows this weekend. Lucas, good luck to you and your show, my man. You've been doing this. I know you know what you're doing. Have a great show. Beat Doctor. I already talked about your show, girl. Y'all, I'm going to close on this. They did their show right. Beat Doctor, Boss Lady, they traveled to a lot of shows with their full crew in support of those events. So if there's a crew that deserves to see their show grow like it was, they did it the right way. They put their time in. They got on the road, went to a lot of shows and supported. And in return, a lot of people came to their show. So they did their thing right, man. So shout out to Beat Doctor too. Anybody else got anything before I get out of here? Because Tay got a football game about 30 minutes. Elvin, you got anything?
Shit, I'm good. I had a great time. I don't know about them. Shit, Friday was a blast. Saturday, shit, we had a good time.
Hey, I had a good time, and I didn't even go to the casino. Can you believe that?
We didn't even go to the casino.
I think this is the first time we was by a casino. We didn't go.
Hey, this is the thing. You actually drove your slingshot. Hey, I was happy with that.
Now,
I was in
now you
the
talking
AC.
shit. See, now you talking shit.
I was in the dually, baby, in that AC. I was like, woo, boy, he sweat his ass off in that thing.
Bro, I said, Elvin, let me drive. He jumped out so fast. I'm like, why Elvin get out so fast?
Yeah, I jumped out that damn thing.
Down the road, that thing, it got so hot in there. I'm like, man, I don't see how people ride around these things as hot as
I was in that F450 baby platinum with the massages and the AC on full tilt, watching y'all sweating y'all ass off, looking cool with them lights on.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Phoenix. She's going through some medical problems. She just had, I think, surgery today. And with all that she was going through, she still drove her butt down to Slidell when I told her to stay home. And she's rolling around in the walker just to support me and my efforts to support Louisiana. So super shout out to Phoenix. We also want to give a shout out to DJ Showoff. If there was ever a person that you wanted to join your team that truly has the overall event best interest in her heart, DJ Showoff comes in. She brought in the karaoke. She made her own chains to give out. She has not asked me for a dime, and I offered to sponsor the chains, and she still went out and did it herself. So, you know, the people like that I have on my team right now, man, I can't be thankful enough. What's up, Showoff?
What's going on?
What it do?
Did you hear all those kind words I just said about you?
No, I didn't. You got to say it again.
I ain't saying that shit again. You ain't getting me. I was really thanking you, man, for you come out with karaoke. You come out with the ring champs. You come to the show.
Wow.
You truly have the best interest of these events in your heart. I told you when you started Ring Champs, I would sponsor the chains, and you started buying them yourself. You never asked me for a dime. You come with so much energy, man. You have been so welcomed on the team. You have the right attitude, you know. And I just wanted to acknowledge you and Vivian, man. Y'all, woo. I already told Jason and them, man. That's the main reason when somebody makes a post attacking the show. If you attack me, I don't say nothing. I don't care.
Right.
But if you're gonna attack the whole crew of people that's spending their weekend, 4th of July weekend, to do a show for a group of people, and one or two of them want to go make some sly comments, then yeah, I'm gonna say something, you know. So But I wanted to thank you on here, man. You've been great. Aren't you doing a show today?
Nah, I ain't doing no show today.
You got a show coming up for B-Ham Mayhem?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do B-Ham Mayhem. I'm also gonna be at what's the Renee show? The Coastal. What's the name of that show?
It's Ride or Die.
Ride or Die, the extravaganza in North Carolina, Jacksonville. Yeah.
So, you enjoying all this DJ attention? You the person when it come down there, girl. You the person. You first on everybody's list.
No.
Shoot, come on. You play the music, you got ring champs going, you're interactive with the crowd. What more could a person want for this show?
I don't know. I try to bring the energy. We'll be going to Chicago this week for ring champs. Yeah.
Wait, and what's the date? What's the exact date, location, any information you want to give?
For Chicago show, it's Schaumburg, Illinois, the Doubletree Hotel. It's this Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think it's like a 3-day event. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, over Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got Sandy Mitchell. That's saying, ain't it?
Yeah,
yeah.
She told me I need to start letting Elvin off early because they outside riding and pulling over with Kenyatta, shutting the blocks down.
Telling you, boy, let me out.
If I don't get off early, one good thing about three-wheel, we all leave at the same time.
Ain't lying.
Yeah.
Tell them, let me out.
You know, people don't believe when I say we hang out for real. When we get off from the event, the first thing we talk about is where we all go eat at together. Everybody just wants to go hang together, so that's what we do. And anybody that come with us when we go eat, hey, we get you. Just come on, have a good time.
And we like to eat.
Shout out to my girl San. I talked about you earlier on the show, San. I hope you listened to what I said. I agreed and disagreed with you, but I know we cool enough for me to agree and disagree with you, and we all good. I already told her about it. I'm gonna put you to work. I also want to say, hey, San said them to eat some crabs, can't they? We was in Virginia with the Captain Georges. Man.
Oh Lord!
Oh my God, bro! That was woo. Even we had the ambassador with us too, bro. That was some fun too, man.
Let me tell you, my man's a crib. If they wasn't out with it, boy, Jack Long is a crib.
Jack is crazy, man. It was good.
I ain't never seen nobody to eat much seafood. Like you, Vernon.
Oh yeah, I'm from Virginia, baby. We was raised up. I could have ate crabs.
This weekend, you showed out.
I could have ate crabs as long as they served them. That's Tony calling, knowing that Tay got a game I gotta get to. And Sadie said she was eating as usual. You know what, man? It would be great, man, if Stan was able to play so she can maybe make that Vegas trip with us, man. Because you have some people that come with you that you just know if they come to Vegas with us, it's just gonna enhance the whole experience. Can you imagine us going? Can you imagine we went to Vegas and she won the prize, man? How much fun we would have, how much food we would eat.
It would be off the chain.
Say, you gotta come win so you can get in that drawing, girl. Her and the ambassador, man, they come win the Lite contest or something, get in that drawing. Whew. Your best chance to win is come to French Lick, because that's where we had a drawing. You have to be present to win. So there's a lot of people that won already that might not be present. Your name going there is not going to be a lot of names. Phoenix, no, that's what she did. It worked. Snow did it. He came. Your name going there, you get pulled. $10,000 cash and prizes. Hey, I think that's the largest prize anybody's giving out right now, right? I don't think nobody's coming close to that. So, hey, and every year we want to do it bigger. What show? I got to figure out what show we're going to go to this year, too. The Magic Show was off the chain.
I don't know. I couldn't hear the Magic Show because you and Marty kept talking.
Marty was talking. That wasn't me. That was Marty. Hey, in between that and Snow almost getting arrested for trying to secretly record the damn show with his meta glasses, like they ain't never seen no damn meta glasses.
Wow.
Light bright as hell that is
Light on
recording.
the glasses is on. You know, come on, man. So hey,
Hey, Vern, I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick. Give me I'm not asking for what the new product is, but give me a price point on it. We might be wanting to donate one.
the new product.
The new product. Give me a price
Donate.
point if you can.
The
What
If
meta.
not,
new?
we'll talk tomorrow.
Oh, no, the product with the patent.
Yes.
We
I can't
already
see it on here.
we already sell it. It's not new. It's just that now
Okay.
it's protected under the patent laws. What
Okay.
most people don't understand is I can release a product once they review everything and issue a temporary patent.
Yeah.
Then I can release it. So it's been released for almost a year and a half. But now
Do
they're going to give me the patent. But I'll let you know what it is. But I think you
I
might
already have
already
it?
you already
I'm
have
asking,
it.
do I already have it?
You already have it. But I do have some new products that no one has seen yet that are coming. We we
No,
made we made some products for a manufacturer who's going to build their product with our lights already on it. So I
yep.
had to file a bunch of patents, and we had to have a lot of agreements made with the people that had to build some of the products. So we're going to start next week. We know if we can start releasing those products too.
Okay.
And that item been sitting here a year and a half.
Okay. Well, let me know. I'm definitely willing to buy one so we can donate. I want to make sure people get the product,
All right,
whatever it
all right.
is.
Hey,
Um,
you got anything you want
especially
to
if we're
say
gonna do
to?
it. Especially if we're gonna do it 40% off. I'm damn sure gonna donate then.
Yeah.
So
Somebody said beat Dr. Edwards since day one. Yeah, I'll be the first person to say, man,
Can't
I
hear.
don't hold my. I'll be one of the first people to say, man,
Can't hear.
you can't go on what you hear about other people.
that part.
When I started helping beat Doctor, everybody's like, you don't want to help her. She this, she that.
What are
I
you
just
doing?
looked
Just
at
keep
it.
straight.
I just looked at it
No,
as this.
just keep riding.
If we don't get DJ Show Off to be
Show
quiet,
off.
Dang.
Show off.
show off.
Stop
Take her
fussing
out,
at my
Ted.
girl.
Take her
Stop
out,
fussing at
Ted.
my girl.
Jason, quit fussing my girl.
When
Hey.
She's
when I
driving.
reached out to help beat Doctor, all I knew was it was two young ladies trying to do a show,
I can't even
and
hear.
so I just wanted to help them. So
I can't hear.
more people in the slingshot community stop carrying the weight of other people's hate and start helping one another. There's so many organizations and events and people and charities that we help here every year. That person might be a bad person to you, but great to me. I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna help them until they display a reason for me not to help them. So hey, y'all have a great Friday night. Had a nice show talking to y'all. Hopefully, I made my point clear. I hope that the gentleman that's out here slamming me in the post, man, listen to what I said today and let it go. I don't know what I did to you, but hopefully we've enlightened you to some things that we've done for Louisiana, for the people in Slidell, for the people that attend our events. So to come on here and be talking about what, Ted?
What are we talking about?
Water.
We're talking about
Water.
man. We're talking about
Water.
So hey, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I wanted to have a little fun with it. Man, to the Slingshot community, have a great time at the events coming up real soon, and y'all take care.
Deuces.
Hello and welcome to the Like the Night Design Center. Man, we got the famous Spider-Man bike here. He's having the bike redone. He had to drop it off, get his lights redone. Came with a great concept, man. Got everything lit up in the front, the back, and the sides. The bike is not complete yet, so we can't show you too much. But I'm going to take a few minutes and show you what we got so far. Like I said earlier, this bike is still a work in progress. But check out the custom steering wheel, custom foot pedals, and the side plates on here. We got a lot more surprises. I had to keep it short. We can't show you too much, but always remember, you can't light the night without Like the Night.
Hey, hey. busy. Who is that? Let's get it started. Welcome to the Friday night giveaway show with hosts Vernon, Walker, and Slinger. Build different, stay busy. Who is that? Let's get it started. Shout to DS18. We like it loud. We like it loud. Yeah, let's go. Friday night giveaway. Tune in live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, build different, stay busy. Who is that? It's about to go down. What's up, chat? Sit down and grab your popcorn. Tune in live. Hey, build different, stay busy. Let's get it started.